Hola Aquarius, welcome to your compatibility reading for Geminis, okay? Now keep in mind this is a general reading. I'm concentrating on the sun sign. Make sure you factor in the other signs. There's no timeline on this. You can check this at any time. When you viewed is when you're meant to see it. And you can also check in reverse. You'll know what I mean. It means a Libra can come in here and check the compatibility with you or whatever. You get it. I don't know why my phone is ringing. That's irritating. I'm sorry, that was an alarm. So I'm doing them in order of the most requested videos by sign. So Aquarius were actually #1 when it came to requesting videos, or I'm sorry, views of all time, okay? So I'll be doing all 12 of the Aquarius's compatibility signs from best to worst first, okay? Check playlists for other signs frequently, or you can subscribe. Anyways, the first portion of this is going to be main cards. Second portion will be in Vimeo, where I'll do a bonus with clarifiers, okay? But the first portion will be pretty thorough. Just click on the link below to purchase the second portion with the bonus clarifiers if you would like to. Also, if this reading resonates with you, consider a personal reading, okay? So, Holy Spirit Angels, can you please show me what the position, what the contribution, what the stance would be of the Aquarius in an Aquarius-Gemini relationship? Page of Wands in the upright. And what would the position, stance, or contribution be for the Gemini? It'd be the Queen of Swords in the upright. How fitting. What would be the basis or the foundation of a relationship between Aquarius and Gemini? What would be the basis or foundation? What would be the foundation, really? The Ten of Swords in the reversed. Can you please show me what would lie between them, whether it be for better or worse? What would lie between them, be it for better or worse? What would lie between the Aquarius Gemini, whether it be for better or worse? Okay, you guys are actually in the top. I mean, you guys are the best combinations for Aquarius. King of Swords, what lies in between you? See a lot of air. And then finally, how you guys will be moving forward would be the Page of Cups in the upright. Okay, so let's looky. Sorry if one of my cards are in shadow. That's how it is in regards to the space that I have. So in the upright, you guys over here, Aquarius, Page of Wands. I love this picture because this guy's like listening. Like he hears like a new message. He hears that bird singing to him. He hears something going on. Very much about communications with the Page of Wands. Very much about new love. A crush. Listen, I was like, a crush. But it is about new love. But it's actually about passion. So what you're going to bring to this relationship is a lot of passion. You're going to bring new ideas, sparks to this relationship. New ideas, new ways that you guys can do things, solve problems, maybe work on a project together. And by the way, the reason why you would do well with a Gemini is because they're very curious, they're very intense, and they're very intellectual. So when it comes to new ideas that you bring up, or projects, or new ways of doing things, or new passionate things, or even things that you guys want to do in bed, the Gemini is going to be very much about, okay, yeah, and take it to another level, or their curiosity is going to be all about that, okay? Now, over here we have the Queen of Swords for what the Gemini is actually contributing to this relationship. Queen of Swords I love the saying for her, she does not suffer fools gladly, okay? So I think with the Gemini, it's going to be very much, they're going to be, well, both of you are about truth, but Gemini is more so, just keeping things honest, not putting up with crap from you or anybody. They can be, very logical. They're not overly gushy or anything of that sort, so you relate to that really well. Totally honest, but they keep it very fun. And they're going to be able to take care of themselves because the Queen of Swords is very self-sufficient. She rules herself. She doesn't need anybody telling her what to do, and she's independent. So they're going to bring a very independent vibe, not somebody that you need to take care of, not somebody that you need to look after, and it's really good in that sense, okay? Down here we have the Ten of Swords. So, the foundation, the reason for why the two of you together, maybe for the reason why the two of you have come together, is because you both want a new start, okay? You've come out of some type of painful ending, maybe with a person that you weren't meant to be with, so you're ready for a new start. You're ready to mend from the previous relationship you have. I feel like you guys are actually going to help each other recover because you have so much in common in different ways. You are going to teach each other about forgiveness, and you guys are going to teach each other how to have a new start together, and that's really going to be the basis and the foundation of this relationship. What lies between you guys, for better or worse? We have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is very much about, again, honesty. You guys are going to have a lot of honesty and communication between you guys. You're also going to have a very mature relationship. It's going to be on a very mature level where you guys are going to be able to communicate, at a higher level, at an intellectual level about stuff instead of, more immature, like nip bickering and things like that. I think you guys are going to be very logical in your approach when you guys communicate to each other. You're going to have very strategic thought, about and logical thought about your relationship, where it's going, what are we going to do, planning stuff. So I really think like you guys are going to connect very well on that level. Okay. Now, moving forward, like the what do you call it? I was going like, what is that position? Why don't you guys tell me what that position is? It's moving forward in this relationship. So how you will move on, how you will move forward. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Now, I do think that because everything's not rosy, and this is kind of, a way to me, different things are going to come up in this reading. It's going to tell you things that are great, or these readings that I'm doing. It's going to tell you things that are really great, and then it's going to tell you things that you guys have to work on, okay? So as you guys move forward, after you're over this phase, maybe even the honeymoon phase, one of the things you guys are going to have to work on together is temper. That's going to be one. Maybe having temper when you guys are having arguments. The Page of Cups can be very much like throwing a tantrum if he doesn't kind of get his way. So, I mean, when you guys fight, one of you, there will be times when the temper will get in there and some immature things will be said. Another thing that you guys will have to work on is organization, okay? The Page of Cups in reverse is kind of everything sort of all over the place, either usually emotionally. So moving forward, one of the things that you guys are really going to have to work on is kind of getting things back to order, some sort of order in regards to your relationship, and connecting and getting things back on track in that regard, if they tend to kind of go all over the place and get kind of loosey-goosey, okay? And then the last thing that I'm going to point out to you guys is that you guys might have a tendency to want to play a little more than actually do the work. So it could be that going forward, you guys don't want to get into these like deep catacombs, of emotions and things like that. You want to keep it light. Let's just keep it moving. Let's not talk about this. Hey, let's go outside and go for a run or something like that. And then never really talk about things that are going on within the relationship. Okay. So that's what I kind of have for you guys at this point for your first portion. I just tried to make it kind of, tight and neat. I'm going to go into Vimeo. I'll do a second, a bonus part of this with clarifiers, and we'll get a lot deeper on this. We'll talk about the clarifiers and some other things. So just click on the link below to purchase in Vimeo. I'll take you directly to that. If this resonated with you and you would like a compatibility reading on somebody that you have in mind, then just send me an email. We can go ahead and make that happen. Otherwise, guys, best of luck to you, Aquariuses, and your Leo partners. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Adios.